today we're going to do an oil change on the Yamaha TTR 110. Alright, quite an easy job this one. To start with, you've got to run your bike for a good 5 to 10 minutes to heat the oil up. That way when you undo the nut, it's going to flow out a lot easier. The hotter oil, the easier the flow. On top of that, there's no oil filter in these bikes, so it's pretty much just a straight oil change, which makes it even easier for us. Alright, you're going to need to get yourself an oil catch can. I just use this bucket I've cut up. I've been using it for years. It cost me nothing pretty much, so that does the job. Got a size 12 ratchet. I got my funnel just for ease of getting oil in. Always handy to have a rag and your oil. Now this oil, I've got a 10W40. Been using this sort of oil for years in these bikes and I've never had a problem. Other people will tell you to use different ones, but for me this is my personal preference and I'd recommend it. So, alright, let's get into it. Alright, so you just want to come around to the right side of your motorcycle. Here you got your dipstick. Let's just unscrew that. This will make the oil drain out a lot easier when we get that bottom nut undone. So just get that undone. We'll put that aside. And then we'll get working on the bottom. Here's your nut that you want to get undone. This will let your oil drain out. Now get your catch pan just under there. So you make sure you're going to catch all that oil without getting it everywhere. Now get your size 12 and get it on. This can get a little bit messy, but see how we go. Now the oil is going to go pretty much everywhere. You can do your best to try and catch that nut or that bolt before it falls in, but sometimes you got no luck. Alright, let's let that drain. Give it a few minutes and then we'll come back and get into it again. Alright guys, you can see now that it has pretty much stopped dripping. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead and get that bolt back in. Now when you tighten this up with your ratchet, you don't need to go crazy tight. Just tight enough that you can feel the seal. So, there we go. And that's about it. All right, now let's go around the other side and get the oil in. All right, so around the other side now, we're gonna get ready to get the oil in through the top here. Now, you can see on these bottles, if you can see in the video here, we've got a marking of how much is in there. So we've got 3 litre, 2 litre, 1 litre. This is a 4 litre bottle, so 4 litres being in. I'm gonna bring it down what would look about 800. You guys can use a measuring jug if you like, but to be honest, I've done it this way my whole life, so I'm just going to keep at it this way. Alright, what we do, get your funnel in the top and slowly get your oil in. You don't want to overdo it, so let's just take our time and just regularly have a check. So. Oh, it already looks so good going in there. All right, to me that looks about 800 mil gone in. So do her up, take our funnel out, and I'll go over and grab our dipstick and get our dipstick screwed back in. All right, we got our dipstick, in she goes. Again, just finger tight, don't overdo it, guys. And that is about it. Alright guys, there we have it. The oil change for the Yamaha TTR 110. Now, you're going to have yourself some leftover oil after the change, so if you get that into an oil bucket, you can take it down to your local Super Cheap Auto. They'll take it away free of charge, which just makes it hassle-free. Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps. Yeah, press like, and I'll see you next time.